there, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome on in. I hope you're all having an absolutely amazing Wednesday. It is our whatever Wednesday, but it is also kind of a scheduled whatever Wednesday because we got plans today. I think that joke's going over my head.
Neopets? More like Mr. Anderson Pet's smile.
I think it's going way over my head, Itzy. Thank you so much for the video. Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, I finally get to wear the Neopet shirt on stream. This is from Hot Topic. Oh, Matrix. I've seen it once. One time. I've seen just the first one, just the once, and that's it. But yeah, this is from Hot Topic. I got this a couple weeks ago when Rosie was here, actually. Let me scroll up and say hello, and then I'll explain what we're doing today. Speaking of, Rosie, good morning. Welcome on in. Let me know if the audio is too loud or too quiet, okay? Jenny and Nova, good morning. Dave, good morning. I hope your workday's going well. Homemade dog treats. Nova, that's cool. I hope that they enjoy them. Affection, good morning. Welcome on in. Em, good morning. Welcome on in. Sparks, good morning. Welcome on in. Silver, good morning. I'm sorry you're really sleepy this morning. Sneakily listening at work, so I won't be able to talk. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Sparks, thank you. Oh yeah, good morning. It seems like a lot of people are here, but lurking. I do appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Jacob as well. I know you can't hear me, but I still appreciate it. Thank you. Affection answering, by the way, our question of the day for today. What were some of the most influential games of your childhood? What games kind of stuck with you? Kind of, maybe you still really enjoy them, maybe you just have very fond memories. Final Fantasy, Pokemon, Kingdom Hearts, yeah. All on my list as well, I'd say. It's of course, Via Girl, good morning. Pine Aura, good morning. You should know the joke. I watched it once 5 years ago. I don't remember anything. Remember there was a cat that went by twice, and that's about it because it was a kitty cat. Home from school. Oh, you have a bad earache. I'm sorry. Feel better soon. I hate anything to do with ear pain. As a kid with like chronic ear infections and blockages. Ugh. Oh, thank you, Jenny. New Leaf and Pokemon. Too many to list. Hey, cat lover, welcome on it. My Ollie's doing good. He's been a good boy today. I said Harvest Moon New Leaf, but I played the other ones more. Bro, good morning. This one would come as no surprise. RuneScape has clearly had a massive impact on my life. Ocarina of Time, though, I have some poor memories of. Yeah, Fenix, welcome on as well. I think for my own answer of the day, Animal Crossing, because that is still very influential in my life. Pokemon, to a slightly lesser degree. Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy are like teenage. It's not quite, I guess it's still technically childhood, but it's very much teenage years. Neopets when I was quite young. It was my first like online game, you know? It's the first one where I'm actually playing and there's like other people and it's like, oh, this is kind of scary. This is kind of scary. Phineas DeBear, welcome back. How are you? Good morning. But yeah, plans for today. If you are not aware, I have had a borderline obsession with Neopets for about the last year. We just hit a year mark on this current account. And until a year ago, I legitimately thought that Neopets was gone. I was like, oh, you know, I every now and then it would come up and I'd be like, oh, I miss playing this mini game, or like, you know, I miss Key Quest or Habitarium. Bring those back, please bring those back. Thank you so much for the follow. And then you only play Neopets. I'm here for it. And then I started to see, it was like weird timing. I was thinking about it and then I, like, you know, the algorithms or whatever, I started getting Neopets recommended content, even though I hadn't Googled anything to do with it. And it was all about how Neopets was under, or is now under, new leadership, and they're trying to make a comeback. They're trying to turn things around from what was essentially kind of a decaying site. It still has a really long way to go, but legitimately within the last year, we've had so many really cool events. There's an active ongoing plot right now, which is like a big story thing that you can participate in for like a limited time. They got, you know, merch and all these other things going. Like they're pushing. There's quests and stuff now that didn't used to be a thing. And it makes me happy. So I've been rather obsessively playing for like the last year. This is my current account. I don't have access to my childhood accounts anymore. I don't even remember my original accounts. Like those are long, long gone. And it just so happens that GFuel, who I'm already partnered with, was doing like a Neopets flavor called the Great Golden Slushie. And I'm really excited because they had another flavor a while back. I don't know if they still have it. And I didn't get my hands on it. When I checked, it was not available. What I did get, though, with my cup, and you all see I've had this like legitimately for a year. I've been drinking from this pretty much exclusively every morning. But now I finally have a Neopets flavor to put in my Neopets cup. So it comes full circle and I'm excited. I'm intrigued to see what's changed since you were a kid. It's weird because I did. Oh, that isn't linking correctly. Let me fix that. Ooh. But I did fix the GFuel thing for today. Sorry, what was I going on about? Right. Exploring the site is this weird mix of like nostalgia and finding things new, and it's really comforting. It's very, very comforting. Okay, bear with me. Let me get this up and running. 2 seconds, friends. There you go. Copy down the wrong link. He's not gonna work today. Sorry, it's on desktop. We don't have desktop audio. I need to work out my things. Let me see here. I think my name was some variation of Polly Pocket in my name. That's so cute. Theme Park, AoE, Elder Scrolls, Might and Magic, Dawn of War, Shinobi, RuneScape, Rayman, Tomb Raider, Adventure Quest, and Metroid, I think, are probably the main ones I can think of right now. It's quite a handful. Instead of kid-appropriate websites. Oh no. Mr. Wonderful, welcome on in. Love that you're repping the Neopets merch. Heck yes. Heck yes. And I think that's kind of the funny thing about the whole Neopets thing is I bought this shirt and then like a week later GFuel reached out and is like, hey, do you want to do this thing with Neopets? You know what I mean? I already bought the cup before GFuel even approached me the first time for like any sort of partnership, so it was kind of funny how that worked out. But I'm here for it. We're manifesting, you know? We're manifesting. 1,000-Year Door, Xenosaga, Hack, Zelda, yeah. How you write and tell stories as well, yeah. I have an old school RuneScape as it was pre-2007. First day of the week. You didn't melt, I'm glad. I'm glad. But yeah, pretty much what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be taking a look around the site. I'm gonna be doing my dailies. We're gonna be probably grinding the Altador Cup because that's happening right now. If anyone would like to add me on Neopets, my user is simply_press_start. I'm moderately active. I'm usually on at least once a day for the most part. You rejoined in like January this year. Yeah, how have you been enjoying it? I don't know. It's comforting. It's comforting, and it's not something I think maybe younger kids these days are going to be too interested in, because it is, I don't know, it's like, how do I word this? It's like a time capsule to the past, and maybe it doesn't have, oh, I miss KeyQuest too. Maybe it doesn't have everything that they'd be interested in. This is how I learned HTML as well. Yep, I used to make my like user lookup look nice and pretty. But yeah, no, it's cozy, it's nostalgic, but I'm also happy to see that they're trying to make things a bit more modern. They have like mobile support now. I can play this on my phone, which is really cool. So, hey, Poison Penguin, how are you? I learned HTML from like Tumblr themes back in the day. Yep. Yep. My like core memories of playing Neopets is coming home after school. And like this is like middle school, so that would have been 2006 to 2008, give or take. And I had hit this age where like I had played Neopets when I was even younger, but like I wasn't very good and I wasn't very aware of how to play the game properly, you know what I mean? I would come home from school, my mom wouldn't get home until like 5:30, and I'd have the internet to myself. And we had dial-up, so I had to sign into the dial-up, go on to Neopets, and then I'd go on to MSN, and I'd talk with my best friend, and we'd play Neopets together. And it was awesome. Appreciate the preserving the original site and just adding to it. It doesn't really need a complete overhaul. Yeah. The only really bad thing that had happened in the last couple of years, MSN, on the site, was Flash dying. When Flash went away, that took away a lot of the original games and stuff. They've made a lot of comebacks. They're running, I think, a Flash emulator. I can't remember what it's called right now, to like try to get most of the games back up and running again. So it feels like the end of the world. No more Oasis tropical juice. No more chalky milk. Craving hash browns. We don't have any, Rosie. I would send you some hash browns if I could. Looks like it hasn't aged from 2006 from a style front, at least. And that's what I love about it, because this home screen is new. This is new, what you're seeing right now. Or at least newer, because I know it wasn't here like this in 2006. MSN were the days. It was a good time. So before we jump into the site itself, I have been waiting to try this flavor. I have been waiting patiently, and when I say patiently, I mean it's been sitting on my desk and I've been like eyeing it every now and then and being like, I could try it, no one would have to know, but I didn't because I wanted to experience it with you guys. Google lyrics from emo songs to put on your MSN status. Oh my goodness. You're calling me out a little bit too much there. Better to be air fried. I don't know why I hadn't thought about air frying hash browns. That sounds like an amazing idea. I'll do that this weekend. Hey, Scarlett, how are you? Got a basket of zero apples. Now you can get infinite. That's cool. I've never heard of that before. Seen little to no Neopets, so it's up to you to make me want to play it. We will try. We'll try. Oh, Rosie. I was just saying, Tony, I would love the hash brown in our new air fryer, and it made it worse. And putting emo songs on my MySpace page. Oh my goodness, now we're talking. Anyway, this is just pure water we got in here right now. I just got it ready ahead of time. My ice has already melted, so that's a good start. Gotta try not to spill anything because it's me and I probably will. That's what I'm about to do. That's what I'm about to do. I got my little GFuel scoopy scoop. There we go. I air dry heckin' everything. Okay. So, right off the bat, it's like, it doesn't show it very well on camera, but it's kind of orangey. I don't want to like smell it because that's like just straight concentrated GFuel. Alright. Get a nice, decent sized scoop. Alright, and I'm gonna carefully not spill it everywhere. There we go. Ooh. Okay, I just got a whiff of it. Okay. Alright, I like what you're putting down. Neopets is taking you back, my 170. Join us, thrive. How are you doing? Okay, so we're gonna put that lid back on really carefully. It's Zoo.
Snort it.
Never snorted anything. I don't plan to start now. I don't even like having like nasal sprays. And we're gonna mix it up. It's definitely going very orangey. I tend to like spin it like this. Very, very orangey. When I was a kid, I snorted sugar from a Jelly Tots pack. 0 to 10, do not recommend, it hurt. What did I just read? Well, your first time to be on stream with all of us. Oh, this is meant to be sponsored content. Oh well. Bear with. I should have. Usually I have a spoon. But I did not think things through this morning. I was too excited to try out my drink. It's like if I didn't know any better, it just looks like orange juice. Minus the pulp. Like I said, I wasn't Smarties. I said I don't recommend. There we go. Okay, so. Are we ready? There she is. Very, very orange. That's very, very vibrant, actually. Very pretty. Slurp. That's what I'm about to do. Y'all ready? Very Fanta. Yeah, very Fanta. Alright, thumbs up, chat. Oh. Oh. So, I like this a lot, first off. I'll start there. Second, I figured out, remember how I was saying yesterday, I'm like, I don't know where I keep getting kiwi from. Like, I think it's gonna be kiwi. It's because in the email it said it's kiwi orange. It's very tasty. I like that one. That's nice, because all my current GFuels, aside from the blue one, are like cherry. So this is gonna make a nice change. It is tasty. I'm trying to figure out. There's a taste in this, not the entire taste. I know that sounds weird. Like I'm trying to isolate flavors. It tastes like something from my childhood, but I can't quite pin what it is. It's definitely a candy, but like I don't know which candy. Oh, at least to put you back. At least to put you back, affection. That's tasty though. 10 out of 10 would recommend. That is one that I really like. Shameless kind of self-plug. If y'all are interested in getting yourselves some GFuel, you could do !GFuel. We have a code SimplyPressStart for 20% off your order. You can also check out the actual collection. They have like a new version of this cup with like stars and stuff on it. And I'm kind of tempted. But I don't need it, but I'm looking at it respectfully, you know? We'll see. It's not quite creamsicle. It doesn't have like that vanilla-ish to it. I'm thinking of like a powdered, like a pixie stick or something, you know? And any GBA games, yeah. Not quite Tang. Tang's a good one though. So ever since they did the new layout on Twitch Mobile, it's been way worse with it. Oh my goodness, yeah. Sunny D is good, but no. No, see, it's like those are all very, very orange. The kiwi kind of changes it entirely, and it's like you think you're going down a road that says orange, and all of a sudden you veer off to another side road and it's kiwi. I like it. I like it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I might get another tub in the future. If they still have it by the time I finish this one.
Crystal has partnered with GFuel.
Oh no.
Use discount code SimplyPressStart for 20% off your GFuel order. And if you'd like to get the official Neopets GFuel pack or tub for snorting purposes only, then Crystal will hit you up.
I have to submit this stream to them, you know, I don't think they're gonna accept this. Be like, here you go. Oh, dearie me. That's gonna be a fun conversation. No, I'm sure they'll be fine. Mobile music hack? Yeah, we're listening to some Pokemon this morning. We need, like, super mod powers to mod it too. Oh, boy. Anyway. Are y'all ready for me to show you around Neopets? I'm very excited. Like, this is kind of my thing for, like, the last year. And I've been, except for one YouTube video, I've been very quiet. And the Discord section. I've been very quiet about it. Let's go take a look. Alrighty, so... welcome on in. Hands up in chat, who doesn't know Neopets? Who has no idea what we're looking at right now? Who has zero clue what goodness is in front of you? So... I do not remember what this was at all. I can make some educated guesses. Pretty much, Neopets was a virtual pet site from, like, the really, really late 1990s into the early 2000s, and obviously still into today. Hence the 25th anniversary thing. Oh, those beautiful painted pets, thank you. I painted one of them on my own, the others will talk. But yeah, it was massively popular in, like, the early 2000s. Yeah, 1999. 1999. I think I first got into it, I'm guessing probably 2001, 2002. And the site looked very, very different back then. And pretty much the whole idea is you begin by creating your very first Neopet. There's a list of species that you can create, you can name it, you can choose one of 4 beginner colors, red, blue, yellow, and green. Pretty sure. November 1998. Okay, there you go. There you go. So I guess it really caught on then the following year, because I always hear 1999, but we were stuck on Hamtaro then. So this account I created last year, and it was pretty much the same dealio. There's a list of pets you can choose from. There are a couple pets that you cannot create that way. You have to get them in other ways, which is kind of fun. Oh, the copyright even does says 1999. Maybe it was conceptualized? I have no idea. I think it was like late July last year. I went ahead and made... Can y'all see my mouse? Yes, you can. Perfect. Rivertall here. That was my first baby. He's a blue... Yerbal is what he's called. And they're little, like, hedgehog friends, and I like them. And with the name in mind, that led into me wanting, like, my main goal was to paint him a certain color. And you're like, Crystal, what the heck do you mean paint? One of the big things on Neopets is pet customization. So there didn't used to be. Before it was just paintbrush colors. These days there's, like, clothes and shopping and all that stuff, but pretty much there are these things called paintbrushes you can purchase, earn, win, various ways across the site that you can use to paint your pet into different colors. So Rivertall is still a Yerbal. He's still a same species, but he is, I think it's a water one. That's why he looks very blue and flowy, and I just think he looks cool as heck. Yeah, it may have launched before they got the copyright or something. True, yeah. Because initially, I think from what I remember hearing, Neopets was created by Adam and Donna. If you know Neopets, you know those names. And I think they were initially marketing it towards bored college students. And then they realized they may have had a really popular site for kids on their hands, so... So that was who I had at the beginning of this account. And then may I introduce to you pirate_bird, spelled B-E-R-D. I did not name him, I did not create him, and I did not paint him. And you'd be like, Crystal, what the heck does that mean? You can adopt Neopets in this game, so pretty much I could turn around and be like, Rivertall, I don't want you anymore. I know that sounds really cool, but I could do it. I'm gonna put you into the pound, and you can then adopt from said pound. So essentially, Pirate Bird was made by someone else, and that was someone else's pet, but they gave him up. Yeah, paintbrushes are they used to be very, very rare. They're a lot easier to come by these days. So I was looking through the pound one day, and something that's very, very popular to do on the site is pound surfing. Pretty much you're clicking through and you're looking for two things. Good usernames, because you can't change them, and painted pets. I saw him as a painted, I think the name is Eerie, that's how I've always pronounced it. That's his species. I saw him painted and I'm like, click, and I didn't think I'd actually get him, and then I got him. And his name doesn't really match my other babies, but we're here for it. He's a pirate bird, I like him, he's kind of silly. The other two, Runeskies and Stealthtail, those two I created purposely with the idea of their species and their paint colors already in mind. Because there was an event going on, I can't remember which one, it was sometime last year, there's this major event going on where they were giving away colors left, right, and center. And it was a little crazy, so I got those two through that event. And that's my babies at the moment. You can have more, I don't know. I know you can have like a heck of a lot more, but I think it's actually paid for these days. I'm not interested in that. Thank you so much for the lurk, I always appreciate it. All your pets except one are adopted. Yeah, I'm the opposite. All my pets are made except for one. Is it 6 for free these days? Wow, I could get 2 more then, that's interesting. But yeah, pretty much on the site, you can feed your pets, you can play with them, you can train them, there's a Battledome you can fight in. I only do the fights against NPCs, but I think you can also battle players? I could be wrong on that one. Let's get a new pet. That's kind of interesting, actually. I didn't even think about that. We might have to really think hard on names, though. 16 if you pay for additional pets, 20 with Prime. Neopets Prime. That's insane. Like, in my day, you could only have 4, and that was it. There's also something that I usually like to start my day off with called dailies. Pretty much there are various things around the website that you can do daily or even weekly. Sometimes you'll get streaks for signing on and doing them day after day. I'll tell you right now, I didn't play yesterday, so I have no ongoing streaks. You're up to like 9 at the moment. Maybe we should make a new pet today. I don't know who I want though. I'm really happy with these 4. We'll take a look. We'll take a look and see. There's also new daily quests. Those are added within the last year. There is this going on up here. That's the Altador Cup, which is a big sports tournament thing that's happening. And I haven't been playing very often. I admit I'm a little overwhelmed by it. Hey Blue, how are you? Welcome on in. I think maybe today I might take a look at my dailies. Or my my quests. So yeah, the quest log was added within the last year, and it's pretty much just sign on each day. Is our team bombing? Oh, it's my fault. I'm sorry, I have not been on. Oh, I appreciate the lurks as always. What's my new weekly quest reward? Let's take a look. I haven't seen. A tamed mini monster. I think that's a little pet. He's kind of cute. Oh, hello though. Okay. some people on Neopets like to do collections in their galleries. I collect paintbrushes and morphing potions, which are things that you can use to change your pet's luck or even species. So that, I don't think I have that yet, so that's really good. But yeah, let's do some dailies. So we need to purchase 3 items from a shop, spin the wheel of excitement, play a game, feed our pet, and then groom a pet. So, let's go explore. I'm kind of... This is Pokemon music right now. Do we... I might want some Animal Crossing instead. Bear with me. Let's see here. That's a bit better. I don't know. Feeling the Animal Crossing this morning. We're gonna go over to Neopet Central. This is... I feel like if you played Neopets, this screen is very, very iconic. It might look a little different because some stores have changed look and some places are not here anymore or some are new. But this is like default shopping central for me. And I need to buy food. I need to feed my pets anyway. Bag of chips. I will buy that. There we go. Yeah, we're having a very, very nostalgic day. Remember trying to get some slice of pizza in this game? So there are people who do something called restocking, where pretty much you are... It's not usually like food items from my understanding, it's like usually more pricey things. But people will go into the stores and buy as many as they can of these like specialty items and then resell them for a higher price so they make a profit. So sometimes it can be a little hard to get your hands on stuff. 13 on my main account, 19 on my sides. Just did a head count and realized, oh, I may have an addiction here. So I could haggle here. I never really do, to be honest. I just want to buy it and get out. Okay, so if we go back to our daily thing, you can see we have done the first thing, so I'm going to claim that reward. Alright, spin the wheel of excitement. It pretty much is Sparks, yeah, and like... Neopets has always been kind of cutthroat when it comes to the economy in game. Like, there's stock markets, there's food club, there's restocking, like I don't know, a lot of kids learned about the stock market from this game, like it gets kind of intense. Blue, no, yeah, you can browse quite a bit of it on mobile. It's not my preferred way to play, but I've definitely done it. It's great for while you're waiting in like a doctor's office. So you can definitely play on mobile. Any page that you see that looks kind of like the one where I'm currently on, where like it goes across the full screen, is pretty great on mobile. I'll show you guys later. There's some screens that are a bit more old school looking that don't work as well, but... The auction house, yep, that's still here for sure. I did my first thing on the trading post not that long ago, and I was like, this is intimidating. I don't like it on here. Alright, we're gonna go to Fairyland. Fairyland might look a little bit different. People might remember clouds and, you know, Fairyland being up in the sky, but it actually fell at some point and is now on the ground. Yeah, they're still updating parts of the site. Some of it has had that facelift, a lot of it has not. I'd say give it a try. Some of the mini games work better than others. Okay, so I paid 500 Neo points to play and I won 400 Neo points, so that's great. That is great. Alright, this is the one I'm excited for. I want that morphing potion. Play a game. Let's go take a look. So I think I joined in kind of at a fantastic time because apparently for a little while they only had like a couple games here, especially after Flash went down. And then they brought back a whole bunch more. which is always good to see. So I think to give you all the true Neopets daily experience, right? If you know, you know. You played a lot of Fairy Bubbles. I always got stuck on the same level. This is Fashion Fever. And this is probably the easiest game on Neopets. You just click a button and then you click done and that's it. It's a little dress-up mini-game, but it counts for our quest logs, so it's very straightforward. Neopets team has been really making it easier to get Neopoints by giving out really good prizes lately. They sometimes have to forcibly fix the economy. Yeah. There's a lot of people aren't happy about that, those who already held a lot of the wealth online on Neopets. But I don't know, as someone who doesn't, I'm happy. Anyway, you can change the background, which is kind of cute. You can change the hair, you can change the, like, color. Hey, Ace, how are you? Yep, we still slice off some of the omelet. We're actually going to be doing that when I do my dailies here soon. It's my main method of feeding my Neopets. My Neopets live off of omelet and jelly. Up a bit early today? You're feeling a bit better, hopefully? Anyway, we're gonna end game. Knowing they're making rich people sad makes me like them even more. People always get upset when it comes to accessibility for whatever the reason. They do, yeah. Even on an online virtual pet site. So, okay, there we go. That is our score entered. Also, by the way, this page you're seeing right here, you see how it has the gray bars on either side? This is more of the old school layout. It'll still work on mobile for sure, but it's going to be a little bit more janky. Omelets and jelly, I'm dead. It feels dry, but it could just be the fan we used to keep cool overnight. Can't remember what it was right. I had like red, green, and blue balls, and I had to sort them into the right cauldron. Blue, I got you. That's one of my favorite games too. I got you. Oh, your pets stay at the Neo Lodge? Yeah. You are talking about... Let's see if I can actually find it. It's called Freaky Factory. This is definitely the layout you remember more, right? I don't know what category it's gonna be in. Can I just look at all? Or is there a search? There it is. Here you go, Blue. This is Freaky Factory. This is one of my favorites too. I'm very bad at it, as you can see. This is my high score. And then these are other people's high scores. We're not talking about it. I never win at these. If it's raspberry jelly, I get it. Not grape. No, not a grape fan. I know, Dave. I'm kind of living my best life at the moment. Oh, turn that off. But yeah, you like click on these and put them down into the thing. You have to get rid of this guy. This game's stressful. Oh, there we go. And you're like making like colored toys. Pretty much. I love that I knew exactly what you were on about too. No, eh. Oh, go away. You made me miss that one. Anyway, I'm very, very bad at this game, so I'm just gonna go. I get stressed out with that one. Okay. So we played a game. We're gonna claim our reward, and I'm immediately gonna go back to my inventory. Mainly because there are random events in this game that can happen, and sometimes they're really good things. Sometimes you can get Neopoints, sometimes you can get really good items. And sometimes things can be stolen from your inventory, so I like to take the nice things that I get and immediately shove them into my safety deposit box, which is always safe, or my gallery. So we're gonna go put that away in my gallery for now. And while I'm here, I might actually just rank items. So I'm probably gonna put this at 31. This is just ordering it the way I like it. My last random event was apparently a tax-based thing. It took away 25% of my monies. Yeah, like, I think the one thing I'm really happy about... Oh, also, by the way, this might be you guys. I've added quite a few of you. The one thing I'm really happy about is I remember back in the day with my, like, middle school account that I played on, I saved and saved and saved, and I got myself a pirate paintbrush, and I was so heckin' proud. I had a pirate loop. He was beautiful. I loved him. But I never had him as my active pet. Like, you can see Rivertall right here. That means he's my active pet. He's currently with me. There was a chance back in the day when you're running around the site where you could get a random event that would change the color of your Neopet. So imagine you've saved up for a paintbrush or a morphing potion or something like that, and you finally got it, and then you get a random event and it would turn your pet into like a baby, which is a color in this game. Or something else. Like, it just... No. They don't do that anymore, which I am very thankful for. But yeah, look at my... Actually, is there a way to... view as guests? That's what I want. This is the gallery. As a kid, I was always like, you know, oh, I'm never gonna get a paintbrush, you know? Like, I'll never actually, get my hands on one. So as an adult playing again, I'm like, I'm saving every one of these. I don't know. I like it. It's cool. Everyone has different things they like to collect. I've seen some people who collect, like, only rainbow items, you know? It just makes me happy. Makes me happy to come back. It's my inner child. Anyway, let's see what we have next. My condolences, especially because back then getting a paintbrush was much, much harder, yeah. How does Neopets run? What do you mean, how does it run? All the Bruce items, yeah. Okay, so we need to feed and we need to groom a pet. So let's go into our inventory. And we bought food earlier for this purpose. Pirate Bird, you want some noms? Pirate Bird is satisfied. I try to keep all my pets bloated at all times. On duct tape and dreams and spaghetti code. And spaghetti code. A coffee milkshake. Rivertall, you want this? Oh, yeah, no, it's just a browser game. It's literally just a browser game you can play on your phone or on your computer. And Skies, do you want some brekkie? There you go. And we have a hairbrush in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and groom Stealth Tail, maybe? It's out of context, and it is still running. 25 years later, it's still here. Can you still buy plushies for your pet? I used to collect those plushies toys. Yep. Yep. I actually, before I started the paintbrush collection, I had a collection of plushies. Alright. Actually, I can show you guys in a minute. So I'm just gonna claim my last 2 rewards here. There we go, and you can see I've done all of them for today, so I get 20k Neo points. Very easy, like these are very straightforward. They're usually pretty much the same thing every day too. There might be some difference. Oh, do you not see the drop-down menu? Oh, that's really funny. My gallery also has a page for desserts that look too good. Dave, would you mind if we go and check out your gallery? If you don't want me to on stream, please tell me. But just out of curiosity, because that sounds kind of fun. So yeah, now what I gotta do is I gotta refresh. And if we go over to weekly reward, you'll see this one colored in now, which means we have done this for the day. We have to do this for 7 days, and then we will earn a tamed mini monster. So like a good handful of those paintbrushes and morphing potions have come from this. Like this is very lucrative. The omelet is the main thing I don't understand how I forgot. I'd like to know the longest running MMO because that answer will surprise you if you don't already know the answer. I don't think this counts. Does it? I don't know. Game called Furcade. Is it like a furry game? What is it? Concerns, I have many. Okay, community, Neopets, Retrofy. I think that's you, Dave. Pretty sure. Gallery. Yes, this is you. It is a furry game, here for it, you know? Whatever floats their boat. The omelet, not the pizza. No, it's all good. So, this is Dave's gallery. Bruce collection of Bruce plushies and various Bruce-themed items. Holiday, festive corner. Miscellaneous goods, some of the favorite items I've acquired over time. Negs? I never know what to do with those, I just sell them. If you ever need any, let me know. And sweet treats, these sweets look too delicious. Let's look through in order here. See, here's some of the plushies, by the way. I know we were talking about them earlier. I like the electric blue one. Or the electric Bruce. That's very cute. Yeah, it's very satisfying to like sit down and organize them all. Oh, look at the muffins. Oh, and the Brucicles. I don't know. These items, they're just cute, you know? You got some stamps, you got a trading card. That's very cool. Got like a little holiday corner, feeling very festive in here, ready for the advent calendar. Oh, he's so cute. And then you got some paintbrushes we're here for. I like the ghost ones. I saved up for a ghost paintbrush too back in the day. Oh, Halloween hissy. Very nice. You got some negs. I always like how these look. Like, I never want to like actually use them. And then you got some sweet treats. Oh, I like the cupcake with rainbow frosting. That's cute. Thank you for letting us look at your collection here, Dave. What is a neg? I don't really know. I think that you can feed them to your pets for like stat boosts. I've never done that. I usually just sell them. Or like look at them because they're pretty. I know that they sell for a decent amount, so I'm assuming it's to do with battling usually. Oh, I like the Snow Wager one too. All right, should we do some dailies? If I might introduce you to the glory that is Jelly Neo. So we are no longer on Neopets at the moment. This is a fan site called Jelly Neo. There's a handful of them. There's Sunny Neo, there's the Daily Neo. Those are the three that I usually visit. And most of them have a dailies page, which is pretty much a page full of links directly into the site, directly to various things that you can do frequently, if not daily, if not weekly. It's a nice way to quickly click through and do your dailies instead of having to navigate the site. That being said, I'll be honest, some days I do just navigate the site to all of these because the more page refreshes you do, the more exploring around you do, I think the higher chance, or you know, the more likely you're gonna have a random event happen, right? So I have my favorite ones. If you're wondering why I'm skipping them, I don't have access to it. I don't like doing it. It's not available right now. Like the first one, for example, only in December, right? Anchor management. And again, most of these are like free or very low cost. And the chance of you getting anything very, very good is low. I've had good stuff before for sure. But you do it anyway because there's the chance. I got a Forgotten Shore map piece. I already actually have that map fully done, so I will probably donate that. We have apple bobbing. If you ever see something called Ruffle pop up, by the way, I was saying earlier, Neopets uses an emulator for Flash games. That's what Ruffle is. So this would normally be like, they're bobbing around, right? It gives it a little bit more motion, but because it's Ruffle, it doesn't play automatically, so it's better than it being outright broken. Alright, as you finally pull out an item you had your eye on, a passing batterfly flies around your head, causing you to flail and drop the prize back into the barrels. We didn't get anything. Oh, is Tony also gonna get you some hash browns, maybe? But I'm glad he's getting you some juice. And then we got bank interest. There's a bank in the game that generally keeps your Neo points safe. So if you like to save Neo points like I do, and you don't want them to be stolen by like a random event, you put them in here. There are different levels to your account, so as you put down more into your bank account, you can get more on your interest back. But you have to sign on every day, click collect interest, and then you'll actually get it. It doesn't automatically apply. I told them only if it's on sale because they do be pricey. Fair. Zoe looked sad. She watched her dad head off to work and he comes home super late tonight. Oh! She's like, why can't he just stay home with me? Dailies and weeklies, this is very dangerous territory for me. I might get addicted again. Yeah. I'd say join me, but also like, you know, only if you want to. It's very... It scratches a good itch in my brain, you know what I mean? Tiggy did not want me to come into the office. He's like, no. No. Well, if you all do make an account, add me. Join me, thrive. We have Cult Zan Shrine. Some of these I've never actually said out loud. Pretty much, you approach the shrine, you might be offered something good, you might get nothing. Again, it's one of those things, so. Standing at the peak of a sand dune, you see a tall monolith covered with strange hieroglyphs. It's the shrine of late Cult Zan III. His spirit still inhabits the shrine, and if you approach, he may grant you something to help you in your battles. Rivertall says, and to think, Malchus Vile would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for us pesky Neopets. Nothing happened. Gosh darn it, I even read out your text, friend. I even read out your text. The council chamber. This one, if it wants to load, is from a plot. So there's currently 2 plots that you can do on Neopets. There's a really old one called the Altador plot, which is the only old plot that's still actually active. It never really closed. And then there's the new one, the Void Within, which is actively ongoing right now. We do have a Neopets thing on Discord, yeah. So there's a handful of us in there who have been like talking dailies and stuff. So because I finished that plot, I have access to this daily. Pretty much, you click on him, you collect your gift. I got a plushie. And he's cute, and I love Loops so much. Loops are the wolf dog pets. And I used to have 4 of them. My next daily is the Forgotten Shore. So I mentioned earlier with the first daily we did, I earned a map piece. If you get all the map pieces, you can go to this daily, pretty much. A deserted shore stretches along in front of you, but there's nothing to be found today. The game is doing a great job at making this look profitable. It's fine. Fruit machine, this might look familiar. It's had a bit of a facelift, but it's pretty much a little like mini slot machine thing. Discord is my one place to talk Neopets IRL. There's also the like official Neopets Discord as well. I am usually in there more when there's like issues with the site to try to figure out what's going on, but like official TNT or the Neopets team members will be in there and they'll like let people know what's going on, so. I didn't win anything. Alright, giant jelly. This may look familiar. I got banana jelly, here for it. And the giant omelet for those who were waiting for it. It has been turned gray. I know that doesn't look very good. It's to do with the current plot right now. The current plot is a whole lot of characters and items have been turned gray for reasons. So don't worry, the omelet I get is not gray. It has a little face on it. It's happy. Hey, Bucks. I was shook when the omelet turned gray. I know. I know. Out of everything, you think the omelet is sacred, but apparently not. Grave Danger is a newer one, at least for me. This wasn't here when I played as a kid, but pretty much you send in one of your pets, which is, you have a pet, like my pet Rivertall has a pet. Your pets have pets. Just go with it, it's fine. Also, I haven't named him yet. I haven't named him. Yeah, and then your pet's pet can have pets. And that's where it ends, I promise. I promise. I promised my youngest brother to keep this a stick to keep him going. Oh no. I hope overall it was a good walk. Fair warning, friends, we do have an ad break coming up here. So maybe we'll just hang tight and chill out. Anyway, I'm gonna send Pirate Bird's pet back in. Just, I'll be honest, it's because I have a duplicate of this one. I don't have a duplicate of any of the others. And, I think you can lose your pet in here. I could be wrong. I always had this in my head that they could actually just not come back from their adventure. And pretty much their adventuring time is listed here, so this is going to be done in about 7 hours. I'll be able to come back and get my reward. I got my cat a cat, it was a great idea. And no, not a joke at all, they're pets. And they're very expensive from what I've noticed. Alright, so we're gonna hang tight for a second here. Oh, enjoy! I need to get back into that. We're just gonna hang tight while these ads play out. Thank you guys so much for being so patient. I might just open up another tab here so that we can actually be on Neopets while we sit tight. Yeah, I need to finish the library, both the pet one and the main one. Yeah, we're playing some Neopets today. How are you? Welcome on in. I don't have my childhood account. Need to get it again. Oh, please do. Please do and let us know. I want to see what zaps you get. So the library that Dave is talking about is something I've never tinkered with because honestly, I'm a coward. Pretty much you can take your pet. I could take Rivertall and take him to the library and zap him. I think it's like once a day. And a lot of things could happen. Your stats, I think, could increase or could decrease. Your pet's gender, I think, can change. Your pet's species could change. So instead of being a Yerbil, he could be something else. The color, though, the color could also change. It's kind of a cool way to get a cool color pet without having to go for a paintbrush. But it's luck and it's chance. Essentially a one-use only sort of thing. They do not go back in your inventory if you switch them out. Yeah. Exhausted, but I'm here. Sunny never did this before. It's been twice now. Sunny goes down the stairs and is meowing her lungs out. Started as soon as Tony left. Oh! She wants him back. That's so sad. But she runs downstairs again. She's like, okay, yes, you're here, but I want Dad. I make a pet specifically for the lab. It's too risky to mess with my main ones. Yeah, people have like lab guinea pigs pretty much that are designed and made for zapping. Got specific brushes and pet pads. Yeah. The pet for the lab is called Lab. You can get some rare colors. I want a Mallow. Yeah. Grundo. Yeah, that would look really cute. I adopt abandoned pets. Zap them into something cool and then adopt them out to someone else. Yeah, I've heard of people doing that. We zap in Neopets? Yes, we are. Well, no, we're not because I don't have access to it, but it's just a way to get different Neopets very quickly. Something else I should also mention, by the way, something I didn't know about as a kid, and it was kind of interesting learning like the meta of Neopets as I came back as an adult. Names are very important on Neopets. So You can see I have Rivertall, RuneSky, Stealthdale. They're all pretty decently named for the most part. Pretty much, if the first letter is capitalized, if it's an actual word or combination of words, and it doesn't have like underscores and numbers and stuff, those are considered like high value, like that's a good name. The reason being is you cannot change a Neopet's name, and there cannot be 2 Rivertalls, for example. Unless you put like a 2 or an underscore or something, but that takes away from the value. So like naming a pet Lab, I wouldn't be able to do that. It's already taken, guaranteed. Yeah, also boosts their stats. I had so many shit to the website since I played as young. When Crystal started playing again, I wanted to join her. I stopped because I got so overwhelmed. It's a lot. It's a lot. I spent too much time, maybe 30 to 40 minutes on each pet name to get it perfect. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky to find one that hasn't been done. I'm gonna hydrate, thank you. Okay. Those ads are done. Thank you so much for being so patient. So we stopped on Grave Danger. We're gonna do... Is this available right now? I never know the times for this one. No, Omni. I wish I still had access to like my original accounts, but I don't. My account just hit a year old. Log in, do the void thing and dailies, and then log off. Yeah. I always want to save my points, but also got to make sure people are hydrated. I appreciate it. Next up we have the Healing Springs. This is once every 30 minutes, so I could just keep coming back and back. She has the chance of healing your pets for a little, for a lot. Giving you one of the potions for free. All my Neopets gain 10 hit points. Awesome. Cool. Pretty much that's it. I don't usually do the meteor, but like it's a very old school. You can tell how small the image is. Very small thing. So pretty much you go up to a meteor and you poke it with a stick and you might get something. I don't usually. I didn't get anything. Money tree. This might look familiar to people. Oh, the money tree is gray also from the plot, by the way. We love Destructo Match. Mike is really good at it. This is the money tree. People can donate stuff to the money tree. And you could get some cool items, or you could get junk that people put on the money tree. So I always just try to discard my junk and actually give the money tree like good items if I'm trying to donate stuff, usually. Sometimes you can get some cool things. Did I do my monthly freebies for August? I didn't. Well, now I got meatless meatballs, a carrot, pickled leeches, and a bacon muffin. I'm proud of your choices, friends. Only want a gold Scorchio. I like donating nice items, especially if I have a bulk or something. We have the Mysterious Neg Cave. This is like a little puzzle thing. Some days I'm like, oh yeah, I can definitely do this. And other days I'm like, I don't want to sit here and think right now, which is today. Sometimes you can get Neocash wearables at the money tree. They'll be worth less than 150 Neocash, but still, yeah, you know. You might get something cool. The original Sudoku. Let's see. Discarded magical blue Grundo plushie of prosperity. Very important. Very important. He's gray. Because of the plot. If you couldn't figure that one out. You can do it. You can do it, internet. The plushie remains silent, or remains ever silent, but as you leave, you notice 2,067 Neopoints on the ground. Perhaps it was good luck, or... I know he looks sad, doesn't he? He already looked kind of sad initially. Like, you can see his little face right here, but... I know. You got Tombola. This is like... OG. This is like one of my earliest memories of Neopets is this game. And potato counter. Let me take him home. So Tombola, you pick a ticket. You're either a winner or not based on the numbers. We were not a winner. There probably is. It wouldn't surprise me. Trudy Surprise. This is a newer one, at least for me. This was not available the last time. This is also going gray, by the way. Pretty much, this is another way that they're trying to give more Neo points to, I want to say, like, the newer players, or maybe the more average players who haven't been playing for forever and don't have a bajillion Neo points saved up. All you gotta do is sign on every day and hit that play button, and it'll spin the rolls, and you will get an increasing amount of Neo points. You have to sign on for 25 days, and you will earn 100k. That's it. It is very easy. Yeah, it's helping to balance it out. There's also a prize every 7 days for spinning it. Yeah, this is... they're trying to level things out and balance the playing field a bit. So this is my first day spinning. Just for that. And that will grow. That will get higher and higher each day I come back consecutively. Just new this morning. Made some scrambled eggs and put a slice of American cheese on it, then fold it over the egg. Ooh! Is it, like... Have you tried it yet? Are you making it right now? Is it good? There's with kids IRL who are busy can still get Neo points this way. A lot of the player base are parents working or both now. Yeah, that was the really nice thing about coming back to Neopets after so many years. I kind of had this weird feeling when I first came back. I'm like, okay, this site's gonna be dead. It wasn't. And then I'm like, okay, am I like a grandma on here? But like, no, most of the player base are people a little bit older, a little bit younger than me, maybe even quite a bit older than me, who played as a kid and have either not left or they're coming back like I did. And it's really cool. It's really cool that it's like, there's this sense of nostalgia in the community. I haven't, Dave. We can go take a look at your lookup here. Cheese got super melty really fast. It's yummy. Just took your first bite. I'm very jealous. Oh, I'm very jealous. All right. Ye old fishing vortex. This is just another little daily. As you do more, your pet's fishing skill levels up over time. You can get some really cool items from it, but again, it's quite rare. Normally, it's just very junk items, right? Alrighty. We could do a scratch card. I usually do the haunted one. I have hiccups, sorry. I really have hiccups. Oh, thank you so much for the friend request. I'll add you all in a minute here. Barry helped boards down in his 70s. He is life goals personified. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do some Gamba chat. Crypt of Chance scratch card. Alrighty. Are we gonna win anything today? The scratch card jackpot actually isn't very high right now, which means someone won pretty recently, I think. Because I don't think it, like, resets. Oh, there's another bat. This one. Nope. Yeah, I'm down. I will definitely check him out. Oh. We won nothing. It's cool. It's fine. These are popular games. I really enjoy the slots. Again, Neopets is like safe, legal, risk-free gambling. And I think that's why it scratches a fun itch in my brain. Yeah, no, it's really nice to have people to play with. Like last year when I first made my account, I'm like, I'm not even gonna talk about this with Mike because this is kind of embarrassing. But like, screw it, it's fun, it's wholesome, it's nostalgic, it makes me happy. The OG loot boxes. Add me as well, I play frequently. Yeah. I do Buried Treasure next. I won 1,000 Neo points, heck yeah. Nice. I know, yeah, Rosie was with me when I bought the Neopet shirt. We were in Hot Topic. And it was just like, oh. I don't think coconut shy's... Last time I clicked on it, wasn't really working too well. Fairy caverns. Pretty much we have to choose left or right. What do you think, chat? Left or right? And if we choose correctly, we're gonna have to choose left or right, I think 2 more times after this. So. Which way are we going? What are we doing? Yay, laughs. It wasn't good enough for me. It wasn't good enough for the game, though, apparently. Rude. Just some days. But this ain't feeling bad, honestly. This is why I get to geek out with you all. Yeah, it's fun. I don't know. I'm never gonna make anyone feel bad. Okay, so here's a fun thing that I never did as a child. I never understood the stock market. Pretty much, very straightforward. You buy low, you sell high, right? I didn't know what that meant until I followed guides online, and now I get it. So we're gonna take a look at my stock market portfolio. These are all the things I have invested in. And we're looking for today's current price. If I see a current price that's above 60, so this is 8, 18, 7, I will sell. That is my, that's my tipping point. So far, I think the highest I've seen is 34. 49. No, I don't have anything to sell today. But yeah, pretty much this is just, you dump in, I think it's like 15k Neo points. And you let it sit, and you check on it every now and then you sell when it's high. Jay, yeah, this is, it's very iconic, very nostalgic. And then speaking of, that was my portfolio. Those are the ones I currently own. These are ones that I can currently buy. So pretty much I look for one that is currently trading for 15. I don't go any higher than that, and I don't think you can actually go lower than that. So like that's like the minimum, right? So I have the choice between Health Frog Groceries or Meridell Potato Company. Which one should I invest in, chat? Just so you know, it doesn't really matter. It's just for funsies. Potatoes, because tater, good enough for me. Good enough for me. Let's do it. So I'm gonna put down 1,000 shares, which is 15k Neo points. That is the maximum amount you can put down per day. And that's 1,000 times the 15 share, that like 15 number. And now it's in my list of my portfolio. Neopets teaches gambling and stonks. It actually does. It does in the best ways. Test your strength. There's a nice jackpot. I have never really scored that high on this game. I also tried to make those hash browns I had in my freezer. I think I may have frozen for too long. Oh, were they like freezer burnt? Gross. Also gross, I got a glaring eye wrap. And I scored 4 out of 100. Okay. These are quests you can do. There's emotes, or not emotes, like chat icons and things. Avatars, that's the word, that are tied to some of these. I've not really done very much to them. I think we've been wealthier millennials. It lost the hash brown texture on the inside. Oh, yeah. Stonks is just gambling, so it teaches gambling and how to genetically engineer your bets. It does. We have the Battledome. I'll be showing that off a little bit later. Labray, if I had access to it. Training schools, I use these for training up my pets for Battledome, which we'll get into. I've never done the Cadotery. I've never said this out loud before. I've never done this one. Snowweaver isn't or is awake right now, I should say. I got my shop. I could go in there, actually. I don't have anything in my till, but I know it's because I haven't set any prices. So these are... Oh, there's a lot more in here than I thought there was. These are all things that I'm going to be selling in my personal store. And usually what I'll do is I'll open up the shop wizard, which also might look familiar to anyone who used to play. And say, for example, the Zay for Xi Codestone. I'll look up the Codestone and I'll see what other people are selling for, and I'll sell around that same price. It's a nice way to earn some money with items that you generally wouldn't be using. Actually, why are you in here? You shouldn't be in here. The red ones, sure, I don't use those, but the regular ones? No, I need that. Once Itchy tried to air fry hash browns in our old air fryer, one with a paddle that mixes it around. It was literally just a potato mush. Just convinced my twin brother to let me play hair using his head. Oh, well, have fun. And then down here we have the wheels. These are, again, more gambas. We did the Wheel of Excitement earlier. We did that one for a daily. The Wheel of Extravagance is 100k Neo points to spin. I still haven't won the avatar from it, and I'm a little bit ticked off about it, but it's fine. We have the Wheel of Knowledge. Yeah, like air fried mashed potatoes. He's also gray, by the way, because of the plot. And I won. Whatever the heck that says, a Skrullen, I think? Wheel of Mediocrity. I cost 100 Neo points to play, or it cost, I should say, and I won 500, so not bad. I don't touch this one, it takes forever to spin, and this one, I don't get anything good from it anymore, so not worth. Let's see, what is our next step? Let's go take a look at our inventory and see what we got from daily. So these are all the items that I just picked up. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my safety deposit box before we continue. And I'm gonna make sure all my pets are fed. You really can't see the drop down. That's a little bit weird. Like I said, I usually like to make sure that they are fully fed, which is bloated, because it means if I forget to sign on for a day, they're not gonna like be upset. Also, nothing happens. If you haven't been on in like 15 years and you actually manage to get back into your account, your pet's not gonna be dead. They're fine. Their status will say dying, but they're fine. They're fine. I really like this flavor. It's super refreshing. I wish I had some more ice to put in that. Unfortunately, it's pretty toasty in here. Bacon muffin. Rivetol, please. Just, there you go. Meatless meatballs. This vegetarian snack goes great with pasta. What flavor is it? It is the Golden Berry Neopets flavor. Or Great Golden Slushie, sorry. It is orange and kiwi, I think it's meant to be. They're dying, but they're really fine. Sounds very overdramatic. I mean, it just, you know, it's a mood. Speaking of avatars, really made me miss those avatars you could read on the Pokemon website, but I never hear anyone else talk about it. You play minigames to earn the currency. You could buy different backgrounds, Pokemon plushies, and Pokemon onesies. I've never heard of that. And then again, like, Neopets is the extent of the, like, online gaming space I used to play, because it was all my internet could really handle. Alright, I'm gonna feed this to Stealth Tail. That's all the food I got. So Forgotten Shore map piece, like I mentioned, I already have all of it, so usually I will donate an item that puts it towards the money tree. The yellow loot plushie, I know I already have one of you, so I'm gonna donate that as well. Spooky food, so like, you can see type spooky food. The glaring eye wrap, I usually save, some of the quests, like I think it's called the Esophagore, and the Brain Tree tend to like ask for stuff like this, or just the Esophagore, I think. I try to keep my inventory very clean. This is actually a wearable right here. I don't know where I picked that up from, but I'm gonna put that in my closet. Piece of a treasure map. This is like a really, really old school map. I don't know if I have all the pieces, so I'll put that away. Elephant attack peanut. I already have you, I know, so I'm gonna donate. Pickled leeches just sounds gross, so I'm gonna donate it. And cinder block, again, this is pretty much a junk item, so I discard. Yeah, I try to keep as much stuff into my safety deposit box or like organized as possible. Alright, Neo friend. Durophos. Accept. Alright. Here we go. You should be... I hate how it comes up twice for some reason. Yes, I know. I've already added them. Let's go take a look. Dave was mentioning the Bruce collection. So this is Dave's page. His user lookup. You can see secret avatars. 150. You have more than me. You got some stamps. Got some site themes. My first friend. And like, you know, you can see the day they started playing, you could see like their status, like, you know, it's very cute. Anyway, these are the Bruce collections. These are all the same species, but painted differently. So like, Delphi here looks very different, but that's because it's painted a certain color. Cremalo? I don't know how to say it. It's very cute. Beldiox? I'm sorry if I mispronounce anything. Pachamina, very cute, very fitting. Pianta, very cute. Pipplers is such a cute name. Remius. Rosilda. Rosilda has a very, very old... yeah, try to keep it with their color. I can't remember, was this one from an older account of yours, or was this one adopted? Because that one's, like, you can tell the age is quite far off. And then you have Sturgeon. Juice was on sale, hash browns were not, but Tony got me watermelon. Oh, I'm jealous. She was passing her old account, yeah. And then if you go down here, we can see trophies. These are the game trophies. Dave has won that one. Very cool. These are also site event trophies. So like this is the current active ongoing plot trophy. You are far ahead than me because I've been kind of goofing off. Bachame, hello, it's good. How are you? Welcome on in. And then comparatively, how do I view it? There we go. This is my account. So you can see I only have the 4 Neopets, not like the, what was it, 12 there? I only have 135 secret avatars. I apparently have 1 key quest token. I don't know why I have that. Got some trophies. I have so few trophies. I really enjoy collecting these. That's something else I've been enjoying as I've come back as an adult is getting the trophies and getting the avatars. So the avatars, I won't go too far into the Neo boards here because I don't know what's gonna be shown. Let's go into the help board. Let's see. What's a safe one? Play Coconut Shy, here you go. So this is the Neo boards, and you couldn't get onto the Neo boards unless you said that you were, I think, 13 or over when you were making an account as a kid. Not that that stopped anyone, I'm sure. And pretty much on the Neo boards, you can talk with people. There's various boards for various topics. And on the boards, you'll have an avatar or an icon, and these can be kind of like a status symbol, what you've done, what you've earned, achievements on the site, so people like to have cool avatars. And they're fun to collect. There's a lot of different ones you can get very easily. There's some that are very tricky to get. Yeah, I got the Fairy Fest one. Wish I remember my old logins, but account's probably been deleted by now. You never know. I was surprised that mine from middle school was actually still active and still around. I do know that they do wipes and like purges every now and then of older accounts, but pets are very furry adjacent. I wonder. I have no clue. I've never been on there. Oh wow, my childhood, right? The reason I can't access my childhood account is me not remembering what birthday I lied about. Yeah. Neopets, I'm sorry, don't come after me, but my old childhood, like, middle school account, I was smart, and I not only changed my birth year to be older, slightly, it was very slight, I think I also changed the date. It took me forever to get back in. I did manage it, but I have it written down now what the old login info is. But yeah, so earning avatars is pretty darn cool. Well, I'm on the Neo boards actually, just because I'm feeling lazy. This is the board, the Void Within, for the current active ongoing plot. And generally, if I'm not on Discord, I'll check on here to see where there's some daily stuff for the plot going on. Hey Max, how are you? Welcome on in. I like how the first thing I see is Queen Nabile is hot. Let's see here. August 14th? Today the 14th? It is. I'm making a new one, but they sent me an email saying to email them on my old account, and before the last time I tried to log in, it told me I wasn't allowed for whatever reason. Oh, that's weird. But yeah, so pretty much the Void Within is the current active ongoing plot, and you can sign on daily, collect these void essences, which is one part of the plot. There's also a Battledome element, so fighting, which I can show off soon. They have something really cool this time around, which I really appreciate for people who maybe are just returning. Hello, sir. He's like, wow, this site is just about as old as I am. Here to learn about Neopets Reddit? Heck yes, you are. There's a new element to the plot where if you don't have a pet that is ready for the Battledome, if it's not trained, they have a section that you can do where instead of fighting, you can have your Neopet volunteer at like a hospital for those who are fighting, and you'll still earn points and rewards. And it's like, that's such a good idea, because a lot of people either don't bother with the Battledome or they're not prepared for it. Fair enough. There's also like an ongoing story and lore with the plot. There's a comic that you get updates for periodically. There's rewards. There's a prize shot for spending all those good points in. It's fun. It's fun. So apparently there are 3 void essences. Neopets are going to be nurse droids. There are 3 void essences in Fairyland, so you can see them, these little purple things, and you just gotta click on them. And it'll say, well spotted, you quickly deliver the void essence to Dr. Landelbrot before it fizzles out of existence, earning yourself a tidy 5 plot points. So, something really easy you can do every day. To get more points to spend on more goodies. Next one is in Tyrania. This is where the omelet is located. Oh, there we go. I have a Neopet named Dr. Gearloose. Obviously, a doctor, has been volunteering for shifts all the time. It makes me smile. I have like certain pets I prefer to do volunteer work. Rivertall is my battler. He does the Battledome. And then the final one is in Croc Island. Yep. No, you can explore around. If you really wanted to, you could go to like the world map you could go here and I could click on like Terror Mountain and be like, okay, are there any void essences? No, and then you could back out and keep searching. I'm just lazy. I'm just kind of lazy. So, pull the lever, Croc. Wrong lever. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. The idea of him beating at void creatures and not even needing to see to do so. I guess we can take a look at the Void Within stuff here too if y'all want. So this is the active plot. You can see I've been very bad about signing on. We currently are working as a site to collect 30 million void essences, so those little like things that I just clicked on. If you click on them each day, you'll get rewarded after a certain amount of days of doing so, which is really cool. You need to collect 80% of them in a week to earn a bonus reward. There's like a little plot timeline down here, so this is when things first started kind of happening. Actually, way back here is apparently where things started happening. Fairy Festival, that was the one. I think that's the one where I got a whole lot of goodies. So they've been building up to this plot for a little while. And pretty much the idea is that things around Neopia have been being turned gray. There's also this void stuff all over the place, which is probably connected, and there are void creatures in the Battledome that we need to fight. There's like a whole story to it. Oh, wait for it to load. Give it a second. Give it a second. I might refresh that one. That's not terrifying at all. Why are you not loading today? Oh, there you go. So, like, there's, like, comics that get updated every now and then. Apparently, I hadn't collected this one yet. That you can gain more story from. And again, they're released... I don't think there's, like, a set time period in between releases, so you kind of have to sign on and check. There are rewards. You gain points for collecting the essences, fighting in the Battledome, doing the Nurse Joy stuff. So I currently have almost 3,000 spendable points. You can see each thing is worth a certain amount of said points. I spent a certain amount of points. And the things I'm going for, because again, I'm collecting paintbrushes and morphing potions, are the pet paintbrushes. I think there are morphing potions in there too. Regular paintbrushes. Yeah. There's some cool stuff in here. There's also some pretty good Battledome weapons, I think. I need to check which ones are like the recommended ones. Because I'm not really all that familiar. Oh, did I not do that one in time? That's gonna bug me if I didn't do that in time. Oh well. So let's go to the volunteer. Go check out the volunteer. So, welcome to the Neopian Hospital Volunteer Team. Your compassionate spirit will play a vital role in aiding others in their difficult battles. Thank you for joining us and making a difference. Is it top tier? I'll keep an eye on that one then, definitely. We really need all the help we can get here, but if you'd like to put an end to the mayhem directly, I hear they're recruiting over at the reserve barracks, so that's the other thing you can do. I've been waiting for Act 2 to start up here, but... so you can see I had Pirate Bird and Rune Skies volunteering, so I get to collect and get a reward. Apparently I got a walking cane with spikes and 20 plot points. And for Rune Skies we got Bubble Healing Goo. Oh, is it not? Okay, good. Alright, and I'm just gonna ask one of these babies to... Why are these two not loading? There you go. To join the volunteer team again. I don't think I've never tried to have Rivertall volunteer because I have him set for battling. I don't know if I can do both at once. I've never tried. Disability 8 items. Easy to get, and I appreciate that. It's quite nice. But yeah, there we go. So I can come back in 6 hours, collect my prize, do it all over again. Usually I'll just do it once a day. And then if we want to go into the battling, we currently only have Act 1 still, so we had the Battle for Brightvale 1 and 2. You can choose different difficulties for the fights. I don't think the prizes change as far as I know. Could be wrong on that one. I just stick on easy, and thankfully I have been training Rivertall for Battledomes because there's some good items you can get from it, a lot of money you can earn from it doing it daily, so. Yeah, pretty much. We have kind of like a build on Rivertall. You can see he's level 53. He has technically 75 hit points. He has certain abilities, and he has 2 turned tooths, which have been serving me well enough. There you go. So, here's our Battledome fight. And pretty much what you have to do is you have to select your weapons. So I use the 2 turned tooth. And I have these abilities. I use Lens Flare. From what I remember, this one makes it so your opponent actually can't move at all the first turn. So with this setup, Rivertall actually one-hits enemies, and I don't get hit at all. And I'm assuming this probably won't carry me through the rest of the plot, but it works perfectly. So... Victory, yay! And like, that's all you gotta do. There's 5 waves. So I'll generally just come in and quickly set it up, skip ahead to victory. And that's pretty much Battledome. There are different challengers. These are like plot specific. Enemies, but there are challengers you can unlock and challengers you can fight separately in the normal Battledome. Some are more lucrative to fight than others, if that's kind of your thing, or maybe you're just trying to fight everyone, I don't know. Leaded Elemental Vial from the Hospital Shift prizes. I'll check if I got that. I don't know if I have. Alright, this should be the last round, I think. And then collect rewards, so you can see you get some code stones, you get some void items, you get some food items, a little bit of Neo points. The bottled fairies are for abilities. Hey, Inky, how are you? Pets are not Battledome pets, sadly. Big hospital volunteering on my end for this event. Yeah, I love that it's an option, though. I love that it's not, you know, cutting off people who weren't ready for the Battledome. Have a few interviews to conduct shortly, so I need to head out. Oh, I hope that you have a good one. Best of luck with the interviews. And we also got 50 plot points, so. And then I usually just hit play again. You can do this a certain amount of times per day. Yeah, we won! And it's very easy. It's very straightforward. I couldn't really do this with my other pets because, again, they are not trained for the Battledome. In a minute, I can show you all what I mean by trained as well. I'm kind of vibing to the Animal Crossing music during this. I have a suspicion as a kid, I may have come home from school, booted up Animal Crossing GameCube, and then just kind of like left it on because I tended to do that. So I had the music in the background, but I was playing Neopets at the time. Because this is like hitting all the nostalgia in my brain. By the way, friends, question of the day, because I haven't asked in a hot minute. What are some of your most influential games of your childhood? It could be games that just, maybe you haven't played in a really long time, but it really is a core memory for you. Maybe it's games that you still actively revisit. Maybe it's games that have a series and you still play the more recent games in the series. Something that, you know, sticks out though. For me, Animal Crossing hands down. Neopets definitely to a certain extent. Harvest Moon is a massive one. And then into my teen years, it was all about Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. Neopets 100%. I keep coming back 20 plus years later. Yeah. It's really cool to see so many people either who didn't leave or who are coming back. Pokemon Puzzle League, so much I broke the internal battery's memory. I loved it so much for no discernible reason. I'm glad you got so much enjoyment out of it. Harvest Moon as well. I remember grinding so hard on the DS one for the barn to get my first cow. Yeah, Harvest Moon DS is like... It was like a turning point for me in my Harvest Moon obsession. Because it was the best of both worlds. It was a wonderful life, but portable, but with Friends of Mineral Town characters included. And it was also on the DS, which was new and fancy and shiny at the time. But it was also the first game that I figured out that people would post cheats and tips and tricks and stuff online. And like that blew my mind. I was like, this is so cool. There's so many people who play this game. Tints and hips, you know it. All about them tints and hips. You know I can't say tricks and... tips and hints without, like, I have to, like, think about it. I want to say tints and hips now just because it rolls off the tongue more naturally for me. Oh, my Animal Crossing video is done. Rude. Chill and relaxing Pokemon music it is. I wish they remade DS with More of Life remakes assets. That would be very, very cool. Especially if they make it a little bit less broken. Okay, so that is all the battles we need to do for today. So if I go into my inventory, we are going to have a whole lot of stuff to organize. Pretty much, I've just been taking these, going into quick stock, and depositing them all. Except for the brush, because I use that for grooming. Super Mario and Sonic. Immediately upon getting the cow lost the cartridge. We didn't find it for a good decade. It somehow got inside the sofa. We cut the sofa apart to take it to the tip. It was literally inside and just fell out. That's so strange. Sonic on Game Gear was a core part of my childhood. Alright, so if we go to explore here, I'll tell you guys more about prepping for the Battledome. So I'm gonna head over to Mystery Island and go into the training school. There are a couple different like training schools on Neopets. If you're, I think it's level 1 to level 40, you should be training at the Pirate Training School, I think it is. And then 40, I think it is plus. You want to go here instead. Oh my god, my cow! So your pet has different things they can train. They have their overall level. You have your strength stat, your defense stat, your movement stat, and your HP. Obviously you can tell I've been putting a lot into everything except for movement. Don't care about movement, doesn't really matter. At least not yet. Generally, I think it is... You can train... How does this work? You can train your pet... I'm trying to word it. I think it's... Any of your stats can be twice the level of... This is hard to explain. Pretty much, my pet's level is 53. I can train any of my stats to 53 times 2, I think, plus 1. I know that sounds weird. But sometimes you get random events that might increase your stats beyond that point. So if I want to increase my stats, and it's like, hey, you know, your level needs to be higher, you need to train your level. I think that's it. Math, I know. Anyway, I was training Rivertall in defense. So we're gonna go back to here, we're gonna go courses, and you can see it'll give you levels. So my level is currently in between 41 to 80. We're at 53. So I need to spend 3 code stones and 4 hours of training. So let's select defense again, and we're gonna select Rivertall again. Start the course. Here it is. No statistic can go above twice your pet's level, so 53 times 2. That was the number. Your highest stat is currently attack, so I need to raise my level because it was probably boosted by like an event or something. It should be the max of 106. So we're gonna boost level, Rivertall, start course. And we're gonna be selected, or randomly assigned, with like a selection of code stones. I was earning these from the Battledome. I think it's like one of the best ways to get them. You can also buy them from other players. And it's asking for a Brie and then 2 Zay code stones. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open another tab and we're gonna go into our safety deposit box. Welcome on into the hoarding. We're gonna select the code stone and find, and these are all the ones that I have stockpiled, including these ones, which should not be in here. I'm gonna actually remove these while we're in here too. These ones I sell off. Hoarding! I never know the math, I just guess and then Captain Three Legs yells at me. So I needed 1 Brie and 2 Zay, so we have 23 Brie, that's perfect for Brie. And Zay, I have 23 of those as well, so I'll take out 2. And we're gonna hit move selected items. So those are now in my inventory. If I go here, that's where they went off to. I'm gonna go ahead and hit pay on this screen. And there we go. Pretty much I try to do that in as few clicks as possible. Even though I have loads of code stones, just because sometimes random events can take away your items, so. 4 hours from now, Rivertall will be level 54, and I could do more training. And if I refresh, you'll see those ones went away. I'm just gonna go ahead and put these into my store. Also, by the way, anyone watching who is already friends with me on Neopets, if y'all want me to go check out your pets or your user lookup or your gallery or whatever, let me know if you have anything interesting. We were having fun looking at Dave's earlier. Put into shop. And put into my shop. There we go. What else can I show you guys today? What else can I show you guys? Oh, there's NeoQuest. That's fun. You ever want to play like a full-on RPG within your Neopets game? Because you can. You can. Yeah, we are level 17 in this game. Like, there's bosses, there's grinding. Like, this is really fun. This is very old school. This is kind of the thing I do just when I am doing, you know, nothing, or I'm listening to like a YouTube video off on the side. But pretty much, I got into an encounter with a great shaman. Click here to begin the fight. I can't remember how I used to play, so I just attack. You attack a greater shaman but miss. A greater shaman attacks you but also misses. Like, it's very, very old school. But the good thing about this is every time something on the screen changes here, that's the screen refreshing. So it's loading up a new page. Every time you load a page on Neopets, there's a chance of a random event happening. So if you really want to try to get some like good random events, maybe get a rare item or something happening, this is a fun way to do it. There you go. So, we could feed the greater shaman. Click here to see what you found. I gained 46 experience points. And that's it. I had no idea what RPGs were as a kid, no wonder I was so confused. I was confused too, I never used to really get too far into this. There's actually a really lovely guide. Let's see if I can open that up in a new tab. NeoQuest.guide. And it'll, like, you can, like, click things off and it'll, tell you train to level, 6 at this point, and you'll be fine for the next boss. Buy these things, get these items. I'll link it here. It's a good guide if you're like me and are kind of lost. There's also rewards for completing NeoQuest. I think there's a trophy, I believe. So that's why I was kind of working on it. Yeah. It's cool. I like it. There also used to be some really fun side games, kind of like this, but a bit more in-depth back in the day. When Neopets was under different management. The Neopets site has been owned by various companies throughout the years. Currently, this current leadership have been doing a lot of good. They've been definitely trying to revive things and make the site better, which is nice to see. But some of the previous companies definitely just kind of let it sit stagnant for many years. There was one era, I think I must have been, I want to say maybe 13, give or take, during this time, where there were two really, really fun and really lucrative mini games you could do. One was called Key Quest, where you actually played online against actual people, actual other players on this board game. And you could get paintbrushes from it. Like, it was rare, but you could get some really good stuff. And the other one was called Habitarium, which was like a little bit more of like a hands-off sort of thing. It was like kind of a mobile game, pre-mobile games. And you set up a little habitarium for your little pets, your little creatures, and set them to do various tasks, and you could earn a lot of very passive Neo points very quickly, and they're both gone, and I'm very sad about it. I know, it was fun. It was really good. I think I may have realized why it still looks so classic. The lack of ads down the sides. Yes. So there would be ads running if we weren't running an ad blocker. Along, I don't know if it's around the sides or if it's actually, it might be around the top here, I think, sometimes, but yeah. So that's kind of fun. I'm trying to think of other things that y'all might have seen or might be familiar. Should we maybe look into making a pet? We were kind of talking about it earlier. I honestly thought you could only have 4, but apparently you can have 6 without paying extra. Here's the dealio though. Making a pet can be kind of tricky, like having a good name. We need to think of a good name. Let's take a look. So these are our options, by the way. Shoutouts if you remember any of these. We have I always said Usels. Usel. I don't know how to pronounce these, and I've realized I've not read many of these out loud before. I don't think I've ever had one. Loops. I used to have a full team of these babies. I like them. Also, I'll change the color to blue because it's my favorite. Zweetox, I currently have one of those. That's Rune Skies. Tekos. Vincies. Unis. I loved these as a kid. These are like OG for me. TaytorTheFirst of his name. Oh, the temptation though. Okay. Alright. Hang tight. We might be onto something. Hello. Hello, TS. I'm proud of myself for that not being taken. Yeah, they have starting stats and stuff too. We got Jubs. We got Safara. We got Kachik. Kashyyyk. I've said it both ways. These ones are very, very iconic. I think when I think Neopets, I think of these guys as well as a few others. Mohogs. Piofins. Oh, is your Ollie being a bad boy? For some reason, they make you feel nostalgia. Shoirus. They're pretty cute, actually. I like these guys quite a bit. Yearbulls, this is what Rivertall originally looked like. Kiris. I've always just read these as elephant. Like elephant. Elephant. I don't know. Galerts. Terries. Aishas. These guys are, again, one of the iconic. Like, you think Neopets, you think of these guys. Kashyyyk pronunciation is how you pronounce Kashyyyk, which is where Chewbacca is from. I did not know this. You got cows. If you like cows, you got Akaras. The cows are very cute. Nemos or Nimos. Grarls. Oh, wait. I can't remember if it's Grarls or Skeese. One of the two are kind of interesting because they'll eat almost anything, so you have to be careful what you give them. I think it might be Skeese who do that. Scorgios. Kugras, again, very iconic. There's the Skeeth I was talking about. Is it both? I always read this as Tuscany. Apparently it's Tuscanini. And that's kind of mind-blowing to me because I have never read it that way before. They both eat anything, I think. I've almost had my baby see many valuable items. Yeah. Eerie, this is what Pirate Bird is. Bloomaroos. I've never had one, but they're kind of iconic. They're kind of iconic. Lennies. Ixies. Flotsam. Bruce. Oh, wait. There you go. That's Dave's, like, penguin group. I think it's Mirka. I've always read it as Mursa, and again, I realize I'm reading everything wrong. We got Buzz. Penguin. We do got Penguin. Corbats. Bories. Quiggles. This one's new. This one was added in between me coming back last year and playing in middle school. So sometime in between those two times. And it's like, you're new and I don't know how I feel about you. You look different. Back from the ads. Welcome back. Dyslexia made me read Mirsa as Mikra for years. The toy Vandergear is... Oh wait, no, I want to see that. Bear with me. Or is it Vandergear? Okay, bring this over. Oh, it is a Furby! I'm not gonna yuck someone else's yum, but that is a Furby. Ew, no. You've never seen them before? Yeah, they're new. I don't like it. I like the colors, yeah. But yeah, there's like different colors, by the way. I could show you all those. These are baby oh, the baby Aish. Oh, the baby Bloomaroo. Look at it. Oh, the baby Buzz. It's just a little larva. That's so cute. Wait. Okay. Well, okay. All right. Hey, Streetpa, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. My friend has the baby Terry. Oh yeah, the baby Terrys are just eggs, right? Egg Junior. Okay, the baby Kugras are adorable. Baby Loops. Oh, these ones are some of the nostalgic ones though, aren't they? Oh, I think I want converted or unconverted, right? Yeah, this is the baby. It's just an egg. Aren't they cute? Oh.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to blue_our_appeared.
Thank you. Thank you so very much for that gift sub to Blue. Blue, enjoy your emotes. Enjoy that month of ad-free viewing. Look at the babies. Look. Oh my god, the earballs. Oh, it's a baby river tall. These are cute. These are cute. That's absolutely not fair. Yeah, there's a lot of different, like, colors. There's a lot of cool ones, honestly. They all go for different prices. There's robot pets. Robot side body is really cool. Sponge. A sponge is kind of cool. Apparently only some pets can be sponge. But yeah, it's just, you know, different ones. We got Chias. Again, very iconic. Ogrins? I've never read your name right, apparently. Walkies and Norbu. I don't know what I would want Taytor to be. Ogrin? Ogrin? $30 months! Thank you! My goodness, thank you for sticking around for so long. The toy Norbu is a P. Okay, no, wait. Well, now we gotta stick around and take a look at that site again. Jelly. Yeah. Oh. Cool. Or do I want Sunny Neo? Sunny Neo might have a better site for that. Let's see. Should be the roundest one. Marisas are pretty round. What about a Potato Chia? Now that was exactly what I was thinking. Okay, so we were saying Norbu and Toy again? What's the relic one? I don't know that one. Toy. Oh, that is a bee. That is a piñata. That is indeed a piñata. Sorry, where did I see relic? What is this? Oh, they're like stone and bossy? That's cool. I hadn't seen these guys yet. That's kind of neat. Wait a minute. Oh, you can't create Poogles normally, can you? Because that's the other very iconic pet, but I just realized Poogles aren't in there. It's a pet rock. Okay, and then it'll show you down here, Relic. I couldn't get Rivertall and Relic, for example. Lutaris also aren't available. I know that there's some pets that you can only create on their pet day, so each pet has a day throughout the year. Grundos, I know they come from somewhere else. Crocs, I think... Is it Crocs or Drakes that you hatch? There are some specialty ones. The male Stone Poogle didn't have a face. Oh, I think it just wasn't loading. Ah, there you go. No face. Did you have a Grundo? Yeah, they're cool. I think one of my favorite combinations, I know someone was talking about it earlier. Grundo, all colors. The best Grundo, in my very humble opinion, I like how there's an invisible one, is the Mallow. Someone was mentioning it earlier. There's a little marshmallow. No face, you say? Pets, you need to convert into pets. Yeah, that sounds familiar then. Oh, I didn't realize how cool the Halloween one looked. They're like a little Grim Reaper. That's so neat looking. Yeah, I like that one. got me really wanting a rainbow pet. There's some neat ones. Also, this is Rivertall's colors, the water, so you can see it on like a different pet here. Yeah, the robot one. There's some cool ones in here. Some cool ones. But yeah, my first thought is like the Jub is pretty round. Love how in Neopets gender equals eyelashes. It's a little weird, but it works, I guess. At least it has for 25 years, give or take. What is the potato? Was it a chia we were saying? Is potato no longer a color? How do you... I remember there being like... Yeah, the peach chia. Oh, right, it's the pops, isn't it? Right. Is it not called potato, though? Or am I just not... Oh, I'm not seeing it. There you go. Okay, that's a cog. So, that's a look. That is a look. I don't... Is this Tater? Is this Tater? How... Okay, here's the next question, right? Magical Chia Pop. What would I have to do to get my hands on one of these? Magical Chia Pop can be fed to a chia in order to turn it into a fruit or vegetable color. Where can I get a magical Chia Pop? It is very textured, to be fair. Chia Pops are sold at the Super Happy Icy Fun Snow Shop. Chia Pops can also be purchased through auctions, trading posts, or user shops. Prices can vary widely. Not all Chia Pops are magical. Many of the non-magical varieties will include the phrase non-magical in their item names. Okay. So, oh, I need tab. Back. Brown Jub even, maybe? That could work. Choppers? Potato Chia Pop. Just out of curiosity, I'm assuming it's not going to be sold in stores. No, okay. Auctions? It might be too fluffy, yeah. Auction Genie. Why are we not finding it? Trading post? Do browse? Pure for magical. I could spend that right now. I have that money. It's the magical one, yeah. Yeah, that's not too bad, actually. That's very, very doable. Very doable. Alright. Shall keep that in mind. Now, it's an option. It's an option, right? We'll keep it in mind. Let's take a look at Jubs, because I think they are probably... Where the heck are you? Where? Probably the most round, other than... Well, Mersas are... Or Meerkat, however you say it, are pretty round. What's the other one that's round? One that's not in here. It's like a little ball with eyes. Can't remember what they're called. Oh, the 8-bit ones. Those are cute. So that would be the brown one. If we want to go this route. Honestly, you're looking very coconutty. Looking very, very coconutty. I like the chocolate one. Sponge. Sponge looks more like cheese to me. Intro. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. The toy one? Iconic. Yeah. That one looked cute. Spotted? Spotted could also work. You know what though? Not kind of big on that one just because it looks like a normal yellow Jub Jub, but just with the spots. It's kind of not that different. I like them to be very iconic. LGBTQA friendly. The polka dot one reminds me of like frosting, like with the little colors in it. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Like the potato is very. That's like. That is iconic. I think the hardest part is going to be getting the name. Because I know for a fact Tater Tot's not available. Because I almost named River Tall Tater Tot. Or I would have if I could. Yeah. Which is very cool. TaytorTheFirst of his name. Can I use spaces in pet names? I might not be able to. Oh, you know what? Let's Tater. And then you click. And Tater's taken. Okay, Tater Tot. Tater Tot is taken. Tater. Tater is taken. Tot. Tater Tot is taken. It'll just keep going. Tater. I can't have that part. Tater score or Tater score? Dear Lord. TaytorTheFirst. I always like to avoid underscores, that's my big thing. TaytorTheFirst of his name. Cannot exceed 20 characters. Okay. TaytorTheFirst. Only use letters, numbers, and underscores. Yeah, so no spaces. No spaces. Are you having tater tots for dinner? Enjoy, I'm jealous. Yeah, people generally use an underscore for that. Tater the word. Yeah! Tator first of his name. Oh, that could work. Tator the Nord is available. Should we go with that? I'm trying to think if there'd be anything better. Anything to do with Tater Tot that, like, isn't gonna... I always like to have my Neopets names be very, like, similar. I guess, though, this one would match Pirate Bird. It is very stressful. This is like 18 characters. Okay, so I could only have room for 2 more if I wanted. Or Tator. First of name. Wonder if this would be. So these are all available, which is fantastic. We like first spelt or first one ST? prefer first. First also no longer looks like a word at all to me. I just... What? What are we OMGing? What's up? TaytorTheFirst. First and thirst. To go with the thirst farm. Well, okay. Could I then thirsty? Tator the thirsty. Or the firsty. I might just stick with the first, but that's funny and very, very tempting. So I was trying to not have it highlighted. I don't know which... Okay, maybe we'll do a poll if my poll site actually wants to work, because it wasn't working the other day. Let's see, are you working again? Oh, it's working, good. I was worried the site was down. What should we name our new Neopet? Options. Alright, so TaytorTheFirst is gonna be the first option. Tator underscore the underscore first. Or okay. Two. Pull. Bear with. Bear with. Oh, I opened up the wrong thing. Not that. Where's my poll? Jeez, there we go. Why that was hidden. Okay. Hey, Pokemon Girl. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. We're naming Tator, chat. Tator. So I can't just have Tater or Tater Tot, unfortunately. So we're going with Tator. We have TaytorTheFirst, spelled out fully. TaytorTheFirst, underscores in between. TaytorTheFirst with one ST, no underscores, and then the same thing but with underscores. Visually, for readability, legibility, readability a word? I don't know. Which one would you choose? I'll let you guys decide. I'm still not entirely fully set on the potato. The potato would really fit though. I probably will go with that. It's iconic. It's the only Neopet that comes in the potato coloring, so. It looks like TaytorTheFirst is probably in the lead. I think we're not liking the underscores, which is fair. Yeah, whoever's just like most round. I think this is as far as this caffeine goes. I'm gonna go back to bed. I've been just so exhausted for some reason. No worries, girlie. Enjoy your nap. And hopefully we'll see you next time. Alrighty. TaytorTheFirst. It is. Where does our Neopet like to live? The forest, sea, river, jungle, town, city, mountains, or wilderness? Our Tator spent a lot of time in cities in our Daggerfall playthrough. Oh, also let me. There we go. Thank you all so much for helping me decide. What is your Neopet like doing? Gathering food, exploring the land, making friends, hunting for treasure, pestering others, reading and learning. Gathering food? It's iconic. How does your Neopet greet others? Insult from afar. Act very friendly, smile sweetly, approach with caution, stand their ground, run away. Insult from afar, attack if they are weaker, try and make friends. I'm interested in run away. And, oh, I'm sorry, yeah, you can't see the options. I'm interested in approach with caution, try and make friends, or run away. Seeing some try and make friends. Oh, no, the poll itself isn't what's blocking it. It's just you guys won't be able to see the drop downs at all. No, you guys are saying try to make friends, we'll do that. And then as for stats, Neopet stats are rating for Neopet's abilities in the areas of strength, defense, and movement. They've been randomly generated by our system. These abilities are important areas on the site, such as the Battledome. Hey Vincent, how are you? Since your Neopet's just starting out, has yet to be trained, the stats are fairly low. It doesn't matter. It does not matter in the slightest. Going with B though. Alright, y'all ready to make TaytorTheFirst? Should we give him a little bandana? It looks like a bib. It looks like a bib. Movement is what I did a lot of in Daggerfall. That's very true, so maybe A then. What color bandana slash bib, chat? Blue, green, red, or yellow? I'm good! I'm playing Neopets on stream. This is something I've kind of wanted to do for the last week, but I've been kind of shy to do it. Blue or red? You wore a blue shirt a lot, we'll go with blue. Blue, yeah. Alright. This is TaytorTheFirst. There we go, and then it gives you the welcome spiel, which we don't need. Also, it changed my main pet to Taytor, and that's kind of not what I want. How do I swap it? Look at him! One of these things is very much not like the other. Can I active you? There you go. Rivertall has always been my active baby. He's just a little guy. And then we make him a potato. Yes. So I gotta... The thing is, it's not gonna be right away. I'll probably take a little screenshot when we actually do it, but pretty much what I'm gonna have to do is go onto the trading post. And I'm gonna have to make an offer. Are there some on the shop wizard? Really? Because that would be instantaneous. You did not. Right. Thank you. Oh my goodness me. Thank you. That's far too much money. Neopet's money, but still. Thank you. We're gonna have a potato baby. Submit. Oh, I'm excited. I've never done this. So we feed it to him, yeah? Got one last year and never use it, so it's not just sitting in my storage. Thank you. A funny thing will happen to a chia if it eats one of these. TaytorTheFirst, I've selected him. Not feeding it to someone else by accident. So we just feed, that's it? Just to make sure? I've never done this, I'm scared. I don't want to, like, throw it away by accident. Potato hype? Are y'all ready? Let's do it. Oh, I'm scared. TaytorTheFirst is here. Look at him! TaytorTheFirst says magical potato chia pop, my favorite. TaytorTheFirst turns a sickly brown color, then grows eyes all over, and finally rounds itself into a potato. TaytorTheFirst was bloated, and now he is still bloated. Oh, thank you. him! Look at him. Look at that lineup. We're looking fancy. Heck yeah. I now have a goal to make Tator my new Battledome pet because the idea of throwing a potato repeatedly at my enemies is kind of funny. The crew is all here, chat. I love that. That's really cool. Now I officially have a Neopet that is like in monument. That's not quite the right word. Like it's a reminder of not only this stream, but also the stream at like the channel itself. Because all the other ones are just me. Now I have something that's like us. So. Yeah, it's very cute. It's very cute. I do have some little outfits and stuff. He's like a little memento, yeah. I don't know if I have anything that's like really all that nice. I got some like backgrounds. Yeah, memento is a good word for it. I need to get some like nice little backgrounds for you, sweetheart. Oh, how about a basket full of veggies in the front? That fits. That fits. What else? What other backgrounds we got? This one's new from the Void event. Yeah, like a garden or a farm background. I'll see what I can find. We also have a camping background. I think for now I'll stick with that one. So he's among his veggie brethren. Why am I so busy on Neopets today? That is cute, yeah. I am very happy with this. There he is. Our little guy. I love him. I am very happy. Oh my goodness me. Okay, so it is Viking Chia clothing. Oh! Oh, just open up Jelly Neo again. Oh, that is not, is it jellyneo.net? I'm just gonna do Jelly Neo. There you go, it's .net. I tried .com, don't type that one in. Can't spell brethren, so the pun didn't work. Durables? Viking? What team did? Oh, Chia, yeah, look at that. What team did we choose? For Altador Cup, we went with Darrigan Citadel, I think? The beard. Oh my god, wait. Okay. Alright. And how do I like... I don't usually use this site. Oh, this is a wish list, I think, actually. Oh my god, yes. Okay, here we go, here we go. This is what we're looking for. Potato. Go. No milestone, we're not gonna find a milestone this item. Okay. Neopets painted potato. Might not be available. Might not be available. If I'm reading this right. Yeah, I think like potato's one of those like kind of specialty colors where like it doesn't get dressed up very well. Click on the item, it'll take you to a page. Click another button to search for it and then buy it. Goes in reverse order from episode 8 and then 9, 10 are tacked down to the bottom. Oh, thank you for letting me know. That's YouTube. God, it's been so annoying. YouTube has been like, I'll upload all at once and in my view, everything's normal. But then people let me know that the playlist order is wrong. Thank you so much for letting me know. It's been so annoying. Yeah, I think potato is a little bit weird. Yeah, like potato, pineapple. I think these ones can't do it. You know what? It's not very expensive. I'm just gonna quickly pick this up. Just for science. We're gonna check the closet. Hi, Random. How are you? Welcome on in. We made a potato. No, yeah, he can't. It would show up in here, I'm pretty sure. It's okay. She a potato. Oh, there's wings? You've been too kind to me. Oh, potato wings. Except. Do you know how happy it makes me that we now have a quote from the Neopets stream? And like I can look back on it and be like, I streamed Neopets that one time. It was really cool. Why is this a... Why can I feed it and put it into my closet? That's kind of gross. So I got 2? Was there one earlier? Oh wait, the bloated one wasn't there. Shortbread and chocolate? Heck yeah. Get it. He has wings. This is the best we can do. Made of potatoes. So maybe that's why it's edible. Maybe. Perfect, buddy. You're looking great, Taytor. Decorate your potato. It would surprise me if they didn't have it. But you know, like Mr. Potato Heads, like with the ears and the eyes and stuff? It would surprise me if they didn't have that already. Oh. And then if I refresh here... There he is. IRL stream carving a potato into a tater way. I'm gonna make a mashed potato sculpture that is just tater tot. And it'll be beautiful. It'll be beautiful. But yeah, friends, I think I'm in desperate need of a stretch break. I've almost finished my drink. I need to pee. This has been so much fun. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to sit down and just gush about like my hyperfixation for the last year. I absolutely adore Neopets still. It's making such a good comeback. We got to try out the GFuel flavor, maybe again, little shout out for that. If you would like to check out the GFuel website yourself, maybe pick up something, or if you just want to take a look at the Neopets tub, do !GFuel. Use code SimplyPressStart for 20% off your order if you are so inclined. And thank you to GFuel as well for sending me that tub, because it's very tasty. Definitely down for more Neopet streams. Maybe for like Wednesdays. Wednesdays are cozy streams. We might just Neopets dailies and chill, you know? Yeah, thank you. I don't know if I have plans for this afternoon. We might just mess around and find out. I don't know. We'll figure out what we're gonna do. But for now, hang tight. Maybe enjoy the BRB videos while I'm gone. I really need to pee, so I'm gonna go right now. I'll be gone for about 10 minutes. Cozy Grove, maybe? We could do some Cozy Grove. I've been working on 100% in LEGO City Undercover. I don't know if that'd be interesting. We have Ocarina of Time still. We have New Leaf. We plan rob a grocery store of its potatoes. This is our afternoon stream. Oh, and thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. And also, once again, if y'all want to, like, play with me on Neopets, feel free to add me at simply_press_start. I think... Oh, it's behind chat. Bear with. Let me actually go to my page. There you go. There it is right there if you would like to add me and come hang out and play. And, like, we have a section in the Discord. Other people are also... Oh, thank you! Other people are also in there who also enjoy Neopets and get really excited about it like I do, which is fun. Well, we'll probably stream this again at some point. So for now, hang tight, friends. And when we come back, I think we will do a poll. Oh, thank you for adding me. We'll do a poll and we'll figure out kind of what we feel like doing. So hang tight. I'll be back.